there, all my tarot junkies. Thank you for tuning in to my channel today. My name is Ms. Wheats, and in this video, we're going to be doing another Tarot and Tea Tuesday. Yay! Okay, so what I have in my glass now is not tea, it is lemon water. You want to watch me take a sip? Delightful. All right, so you wonder, what's the prompt for this Tarot and Tea Tuesday? Well, today I'm going to figure out what is my spirit animal. So if you guys are interested in that, then keep on watching. Okay, so for this week's Tarot and Tea Tuesday, I decided to do a spread from an oracle deck instead of a tarot deck. I won't be reading from the book. I feel like I really don't prefer to read from the book unless I just absolutely have to, but I just don't want to read from the book this time. I kept the book, you know, because I always keep all my books, but I really just want to see what do I feel from the cards itself. Okay, so things are going to be a little changed up from the way the spread is supposed to be. This is the Spirit of the Animal 9-card Power Animal spread. This is going to be the oracle deck called Spirit of the Animal Oracle. I rarely ever use this deck. This deck I had maybe about almost 2 years ago, but I just don't ever use it that often. I've used it when I first got it for a couple of reads, and I just put it down, I set it down, and I haven't really used it. So I'm not really familiar with everything in it. I just wanted to see what did I get personally, if I had any coexisting experiences with this animal or whatever animal that I chose. I just wanted to see for myself before I decide to read. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get into the read. If you guys are still interested, then come along. See you there. Okay, so we are here to figure out what is my spirit animal here. Okay, I have before me the deck. I have already created sacred space, as in the directions. I've pretty much asked my spirit animals who were from the beginning of my birth up until my adulthood and well into the future, into my later years, who have been here and who will be here to guide me to come forth. So I'm ready to shuffle the cards, and I will be following along with this spread. This is called the 9-card Power Animal spread, and this comes with the deck, the Spirit of the Animals Oracle card deck. It actually comes folded up in the box. So I've never used it. I just kept it, and I said one day I might want it, and you know, I had a challenge. I said, wow, well, V Love and Crystals, she's got some good prompts here, and this week I said I'm going to go ahead and utilize this spread because I've always wanted to know who my spirit animal is. So like I said, I've already created sacred space, and I've already called in all the spirit animals that will be here, that have been here and that will be here. So I'm going to kind of go off this guideline because I did brief over it already, but I want to kind of get cleared up with everything that's on this this list here. So I'm just going to read the preparation of what I'm supposed to do, which I'm supposed to actually be sitting on the ground, but it's just really difficult for me to film that, so I decided to go ahead and film it like this. So it says, prepare yourself within a sacred space, seated in the middle, facing north. Shuffle the cards, sit with them, and ask your totem animals to reveal themselves to you. Spread the cards in a wide circle around you and ask the animal spirits to direct your hand to the cards. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and shuffle these cards up pretty good. Oh, these are some big cards too, because look at my hand. Those are some really big cards, so I might have to do a little bit of overhand shuffling with them. And I've had this deck now for maybe close to a year and a half. I think I've had this deck for a year and a half. I don't use it often, but I'm going to have to start using it more often, actually. Because I really do love the images that are on this deck. Okay. Just kind of shuffling them a little bit. These are some big cards to shuffle. So, and I normally don't shuffle on camera. So, excuse me if I'm... There you go. Yeah, like I said, I don't normally shuffle on camera, but... Alright, continuing to ask my spirit animals to come forth. Which animals have guided me from birth through childhood into my adulthood, who will be here in the future, and even until the end of my life? Which spirit animals will be here for me? Which spirit animals are going to be here? Okay, so let's go ahead and kind of, I guess we can just spread them in a, well, if I spread them in a circle, I may not be able to see. So we'll just go ahead and just cut the deck. Like this. And then I'll just choose random cards in between. Okay, so let's see. It says for placement number 1, which is here, is going to represent the early years. It says place the card for your east on your far right. This animal represents your earliest years. Okay, so let's see which animal represents my earliest years. And I'll flip them over later, okay? The second is the south, and it is behind you. The second is the south, and it is behind you. This animal is your youth. Okay, so my youth is here. And hopefully, I'll have to adjust the camera probably so that you guys can see that properly. The third card placed to your left is the west, representing the adulthood. Okay, card number 3. Number 4. The fourth card before you is the north, and it represents your later years. Okay. All right, the fifth card above you provides guidance from father energy. Let's just pick one random one. The sixth card is below you. This animal provides guidance from motherly energy. Okay. All right. Now, the seventh card directly in front of you is the animal spirit with you. So this is going to represent the animal spirit that's with me now. Got that? The card to your right is your life totem. All right. Card to your right is your life totem. Card number 8. And then the card to your left is your life totem as well. So let's just pick random. There we go. I'm just going to place this over here to the side. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see this just fine. Let's start with that first one. Where was that first one at? Trying to remember where it was. Maybe I should have done it the other way. Okay, yes. All right, so we've got our first card. It says place the card at 3. This animal represents your earliest years. So let's see what animal it was. The deer. Deer love. Let's see. It says be gentle with yourself. You heal with the power of love. See the light in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. Okay. All right. Now it says the second is the south, and it is behind you. This animal is with you in your youth. Okay. Is this my... Okay, here we go. All right. So this animal represents my youth. Oh, the orca whale. Oh, you know what? I used to love to watch Free Willy. I don't know if he was a killer whale or orca whale. I think they're the same. I think they're the same type of whale. So the orca whale adventure, and this I feel like this is definitely it because Free Willy was one of my favorite movies. But anyway, it says adventure. Dare to do things differently. Sing your wild song. Manifest your travel dreams. Attempt the great journey with confidence and be loyal. Friends and family are your treasures. Be brave. You are more powerful than you know. All right. And I will tell you that when I was a kid, I used to feel like I was 10 feet tall and bulletproof, definitely. So I feel like, yeah, when it says right here, you're more powerful than you know, I had a sense of that. I kind of had a feeling that I was. Okay, so let's see, what animal are we on next? We're on our third animal. It says the third card placed to your left is the West, representing adulthood. Oh, oh, maybe it's the am I right? Okay, adulthood. Okay, here we go. So the black bear, the guardian, gentle and wise protector, give me your confidence and power. Help me protect the ones I love. Awaken my intuition and guide me. Okay, all right. And I'll tell you, I really don't have a lot of experience with totem animals because totem animals tend to be more of like the wild animals. They're not really like, they can be cats and dogs, but they're more animals that are out in the wild that I don't really have a lot of experience with. All right, so the fourth card before you is the North. It represents the later years. Okay, so was this my fourth card? Nope, 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 nope. Which one was the fourth card? Oh, well, look at me. I'm just looking. I'm just everywhere now. Where's my fourth card at? Well, where is it at? Okay, look at this now. Here we go. The fourth card. You had to take time to find it. The fourth card before you is the North, and it represents your later years. So later years is in, I'm guessing, when I become maybe in my 50s or something, perhaps. I'm guessing. Let's see. Oh, the owl magic. Hey, you know what? I really like this because I like owls a lot. I'm starting to enjoy animals like owls and bats a whole lot more. And I think that because they're such a magical creature and I'm learning more about magic now, I'm learning a lot more about magic. I've considered, when you've only been doing magic for about maybe 2 years, I still consider you to be like a baby. So I feel like I'm resonating with this owl, and I know that owls are really wise. So I'm learning a lot, and I feel like in my later years, yes, I will be fully connected to the owl and the magic of the owl. Let's read it. Choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner vision. You can see through deception. Let the past go and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. Yep, I definitely can feel that. Definitely. Okay, so it says the fifth card. All right, so the fifth card is above you. It provides guidance from fatherly energy. Fifth card. Was that the fifth card? No. Was that the fifth card? Okay, fatherly energy. All right, let's see. The cat. The cat. Okay, that's good. The cat, because I've had a lot of cats in my life. I really have. I mean, my mom has had many cats. My grandmother's had many cats. And you know what? I am a cat person, but I mean, I like dogs too, but I always go for the cat. Something about me is like this cat is going to be the one. Every time I get an animal, it's usually a cat first before it's a dog. All right, cat, independent. You are a natural healer. Your tuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. Yeah, and you know why I know that why I love cats, because they were very independent, and I love the attitude that they have. That rub me right now attitude. Lay down and put my tail in your face and rub me right now. I demand it. I don't care what you're doing. Just do it now, because that's what I want. I actually always like that attitude about cats. So, who's next? Okay, the sixth card. The sixth card is below you. This animal provides guidance from mother energy. So this is mother energy. All right, below you. Guidance from mother energy. This card here. Let's see what we got. The grizzly bear, power. Oh yeah, because you know what? I know when my mom was in this physical plane, she's passed now, but when she was in this physical plane, she was a powerful woman. When I say powerful, I mean like she was just strong, and like how she did everything. Like even if she suffered from things in everyday adulthood, like she held her own for a long time. And she wasn't, I'm not saying that she was sick or anything for a long time. I'm just saying like the stresses of being an adult, the stresses of being a single mom for the most part, because I was raised by my mom as a single mother for many years. And then anyway, the grizzly bear, power. It says, I am indestructible. I honor my intuition and go where it leads. Love and gentleness are my real strength. I never give up and I will succeed. Yeah, and I think I got some of this from my mom too. That never giving up and keep going. And I just kind of learned to sort of tune out what I'm feeling right now because I know that what I feel when I get to where I'm going is going to be worth it. That is the feeling that I'm chasing after. And I think with this Grizzly card, I feel like I picked up on a lot of this energy that my mother had about herself. Watching her, I picked up on a lot of that energy for myself. All right, so the seventh card directly in front of you is the animal spirit that's with you. Okay, let's see what animal spirit is with me now. Let's see. Let me see if I can guess it first. Let me see. Now, it's kind of strange. I've been doing like some psychic exercises, but I haven't really gotten really good at it yet. But I'm just gonna just take some time out and just be quiet for now, and I'm just gonna see if I can think about what this card is. I don't know. I would say something like a deer or a stag or an elk or something like that. I don't know. Let's just turn over and see. Oh my goodness! A moose! Oh wow! That kind of shocked the mess out of me. You know what? Even though this, I said a deer or a stag or an elk, but a moose is pretty close. And then it has the keyword being wisdom. Oh, okay, that was great. All right, so you know, okay. Hold on, I'm like, all right. Let me go ahead and read it. It says, "Let your head and mind reach the stars, yet keep your feet grounded on the earth. Listen to the ancient wisdom of the soul. The ancestors speak through you. You know much. See there, look. The ancestors speak through you. I do have an ancestor altar, and I speak to them often. Um, so even when I feel like, I'm alone, I'm not alone. If I need any guidance or whatever, I go to my ancestor altar and I tell them what's going on. I might have a dream or either information will just drop to me. Like I could be surfing the web and get the answer to what it is I'm looking for. I might get inspiration from something I'm looking for. I mean, oh, this is the animal that's with me now, the moose. Oh wow, that is cool to me. I love that. I think that's awesome. All right, what was the next card? The card to your right is your life totem. Okay, your life totem. So the one is just to run to the right. The right. Okay, so this is the card to your right. This is my life totem, which I'm not going to try to guess this one because I have no idea. So I'm guessing the life totem is probably the animal that's going to be with me for the rest of my life from the beginning to the end, that stay with me from the beginning to the end. I'm kind of excited to know what it is. Let me tell you what animals that I really love. Like I've always loved horses, or like Pegasus or something like that. I don't know if you guys watched one of my other videos from what was that video? I can't remember what the video was, but I'll post it somewhere up here where I stated that if I ever had a tarot deck, I would get a tarot deck that was using things like Pegasus and like dragons or like mythical creatures or whatever. But anyway, life totem animals. So we're going back to, but it'd be nice if something like that was one of the animals that was going to be with me for the entirety of my life. Let's flip it over and see what it is. Okay, sorry about that. My camera died on me. It's been like 2 seconds for you, but it's been like 20 minutes for me. So I'm gonna put a load of laundry on and everything. So the puffin is, like I said, this was something I've never seen before. I'm going to have to look this up to see what this is. I'm going to go ahead and read off what it says. The key word behind it is partnership. It says, accept yourself and your colorful personality. Feel confident about being you. You are a joy bringer. Let your community nourish and protect you. Ask for help. Teamwork will give you the best results. All right. All right, so the last card that we're going to look at is the card to your left, which is your other life totem. So, like I said, this is probably another spirit animal that's going to be with me for the rest of my life, from birth till till the end. All right, so let's see what this is. Okay, eagle, mastery, and that is very much so. It resonates with me as well because the eagle is the eagle. I always see the eagle as a bird a creature that can see above everything. So whereas us humans are walking the ground, we have the ability to see 360. if we turn around, but we can only look one direction. We can only look east, west, south, north. We can only look one direction at a time, and kind of it limits our view. But with me having the keyword being mastery, and this is going to be for the rest of my life, I feel like with the eagle's view, we can see above and beyond. We can see from a different standpoint the picture, the whole entirety, without having to look, you know, east, west. We don't have to turn our body to see. We can just look down as the eagle flies over. We can just kind of see down. Because I do tarot, I feel like that gives me the it's like a tool that I use to be able to see in multiple directions at one time. That's kind of, I hope you guys didn't get confused off of that, but I know people who are weird like me will understand. So yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and read this off. Eagle, with the keyword being mastery. You're on a spiritual journey. You are on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. Let go of the past and soar. You are guided by the winds of spirit. Your wisdom inspires the world. And I'm going to tell you that when it said that your wisdom inspires the world, I did a reading for someone, a personal reading for someone, and they told me, like, they said, you never know who's watching and who you're inspiring. So, you know, I feel like this is my mastery. I mean, I feel like this is definitely a calling for me, doing tarot, working with divination. Like I said, being able to see the picture from a different point of view, being able to look, you know, go above and look down on the situation with a different point of view. I feel like that is something that I could use to help people, and I never know who I'm inspiring. It says my wisdom inspires the world. So I can definitely see this, and that really meant a lot to me. And this is kind of like reiterating what that person said to me. So, all right, that's all for this animal spirit, totem animal spirit, 9-card power animal spread. That was a really good reading, actually. I'm going to start using this because it really resonates more than what I know. So I feel like the journey's not over. I have a lot to learn, which I know I have a lot to learn. But I'm glad that, you know, this can inspire someone. If it does, it inspires me. But if you guys like this video, then you can give it a thumbs up. You can talk about it in the comments. And I will see you guys next week. Bye.